Anybody tell you that I missed practice? If a coach say I missed practice and y'all hear it, then that's that. I mean, I might have missed one practice this year, but if somebody say he doesn't come to practice, it can be one practice out of all the practices this year. That's enough. If I can't practice, I can't practice, man. I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
What's going on, folks? No music today. We talking about practice. NBA playoffs 2016. Was guess who? None other than your boy Tay Wiggs. Follow me on Twitter at TAE_WIGGS. You know what I'm saying? Let's get talking about these game sevens that I witnessed last night. The Hornets and the Heat. Whoop. Hey, in American Airlines Arena, it was white hot. It was electric. They brung the heat to the Hornets and they stung. They put the heat on the Hornets. They stung the Hornets. Man, it's so crazy when you look at certain things through the Hornets starting forward. Because I'm gonna say, because Courtney Lee was 5 for 11, good shooting right there. But when you take a Marvin Williams with 35 minutes, he's 1 for 3. Al Jefferson with 18 minutes, he's 2 for 7 with 4 points. Kemba Walker with 36 minutes, he's 3 for 16. Frank Kaminsky with 18 minutes, 2 for 7. Hey, them guys combined together was 8 for 33 from the field, starters. And you're not going to go in Miami and think you're going to win in Miami. The Miami Heat are what in Game Sevens? What they're 6-3 or 7-3 all time. It's always hard for a young road team to go on the road to beat a team at home where they're comfortable at, where they sleep at, where they know they can get some good sleep, eating familiar foods, familiar restaurants. You're not going to get it done when I say, once again, Frank Kaminsky with 4 points with 18 minutes. Kemba Walker with 36 minutes, 9 points. Al Jefferson, 18 minutes with 4 points. But back to Marvin Williams. You know, Marvin Williams been playing big time minutes for big time roles. What I mean that Marvin Williams been playing like 30 some plus minutes. He only scored 17 points once in this series. Then the next game he followed with 12. And he's still shooting terribly. So if I was the Hornets, I know my MKG is out. Once he come back, maybe take the pressure off Marvin Williams a little bit. You know, getting back into that role, to the groove of things. Because right now, Marvin Williams, dude, as a starter, you're not giving me starter quality points. Yeah, you give me starter quality minutes, but 5 points, 5 rebounds not gonna cut it if you want to win a game seven. Then you guys got blown out the water, 73. I don't even want to say the score Miami did to you guys. That score was atrocious. I mean, they was white hot, man. Luau Dang had 15. Hassan Whiteside with 10 and 12 with 5 blocks. Dwayne Wade doing D Wade things with 12.6 rebounds. Dragic. Gordon Dragic. The Dragon. That's what I call him. The Dragon. 25 points, people. 6 rebounds, 4 assists from the Dragon. Do you give him a round of applause? Gerald Green. 16 points, 7 for 16 from the field. Coming off the bench, huge. Key factors of winning the game. Everybody plays a role. Like when Eric Spoelstra said when they won that game 6, he said, now it's playoff basketball time. So you got to wait to game 6 to say now it's playoff basketball time. Playoff basketball start game 1 of that series. So you were just telling me that your team was just laying low, just going through the emotions, trying to play the Hornets like they not irrelevant. The Charlotte Hornets gave you all what they have in the tank, and you know they had a great season this year. So you know, tip my hat off to them. Now the Heat won the series 4-3, and they would be taking on the Toronto Raptors. Now that should be very very interesting. So as they play Tuesday night, We got to see what's going to happen Tuesday night. So that's definitely key. So that's going to be a good game. Get a Raptors probably game one at their house. I'll definitely go with that. Um, that's why I got the Heat hat on. Just I'm trying to match a hat up with every segment that I do. So like I said, I got a lot of hats. But anyway, let's talk about the Portland Trail Blazers and the Golden State Warriors. Al-Farouq Aminu, 15 points. Mason Plumlee, come on, baby. 1.12 rebounds with 33 minutes. Come on, baby. I need more than 1 point. Can't be playing 33 minutes and give me 1 point. That's a free throw point. I need at least 10. If you're going to score 1 point for 33 minutes, you at least give me 10. You got the 12 rebounds. I'm not mad at 12 rebounds, but 1 point for 33 minutes of production, you're not going to win like that. Not playing against the high oil machine Golden State Warriors. CJ McCollum had 12 points and Damian Lillard with 30. So the backcourt doing what they doing, but we need production from everybody. You can't have people on your bench getting ejected in the game one. Anderson Varejao and Gerald Henderson. Like I said, Anderson Varejao never got ejected from a Cavaliers game playing like that when they was down or up. He never brought that type of emotion for the Cavaliers. Yeah, he grabbed rebounds and key putback shots, but Anderson Varejao go to Golden State Warriors become a new person. Like, where was this at when you was playing for the Cavaliers? When your team was up or down like that, you weren't getting in guys' faces now. So now you go to the Golden State Warriors, you gonna change up on us, man? Get out of here! Wow, thing, man, that's crazy. But let's look at the triple double for Money Green, Draymond Green, with 23 points, 13 rebounds, 11 assists. I know there's a lot of people out there don't like Draymond Green because of what he do, what he say. He's picked in the second round. So out of the 30-some teams in the NBA, 29 of them told him that he wouldn't even make it in the league. So every time Draymond Green go out there and lace him up and strap him up on the court, he's taking it out, his frustration out on 29 of them other teams and organizations that told him he wouldn't make it unless he losing weight. So he lost weight. And he's looking, I'm not going to say looking good because we can't say that for another guy, but he's playing very high intense, high motor basketball. Got down to playing size. Which dude look great on him. He get down to playing size. He can move faster. He can hit threes. He can defend pretty much every position on the court. He can defend all 5 positions on the court. And Draymond Green, he's the gas to that car. With no gas, that car won't be running. So Draymond Green, you are pump number 3, gas 87 regular in this car. You make this car go. So the car is the Golden State Warriors. You make this car go. With no Draymond Green, who would the Warriors be? Yeah, I know you guys got Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson, but the real question is, where will you guys be if there's no Draymond Green defending the top defenders in the league and grabbing rebounds and passing the ball? Where will you be? Where will you get that production from? I don't want to hear Andre Iguodala, but the real question is, where would you get this production if Draymond Green wasn't there? So Klay Thompson did what he did, 37 points, 5 rebounds. He outscored. He outscored the Trailblazers in the first quarter by himself, 18-17. They put up 37 in the first quarter, so he had 18 out of this team, 37 points, and the Blazers only had 17. Once again, you got the foul machine out here, Andrew Bogut, or people call him Andrew Bogus. I'm not going to disrespect the man's last name, but Andrew Bogut had 10 points, 12 rebounds. But the one thing I would say about Andrew Bogut, that he doesn't get the respect because he's definitely a hell of a passer. All he got to do is just stay out of foul trouble. You keep him out of foul trouble, you don't have to force your hand early and go to your bench, because once he puts you in foul trouble, yes, you got to bring Mo Speights off the bench, but Mo Speights don't give you the same production like an Andrew Bogut does. With that being said, Andrew Bogut changed the game because he's going to play defense. He's not going to shoot the 3. He's not going to be like Mo Speights, come out there and trying to shoot the 3-pointer every now and then. Andrew Bogut's there to rebound. So Andrew Bogut, just rebound, man. Hands up. Stop trying to go for every block like Hassan Whiteside, because that doesn't work. So the Blazers, you guys down in this series 0-1. Warriors up 1-0. So the can the Blazers win this game Tuesday night? Can the Warriors win this game Tuesday night? If the Warriors win Tuesday night, that series probably gonna be a wrap. Probably gonna be a sweep. But for the benefit of the doubt, maybe the Trailblazers probably come out Tuesday night with a little bit more sense of urgency. So I want to go with Blazers in the game too. At least it makes the series interesting. But you know, my mind is telling me Trailblazers, but my heart at the same time is telling me the Warriors might win game 2. So with that being said, I'm gonna stick with the Blazers. Game 3, another game 7. Indiana Pacers and Toronto Raptors. I mean, one thing about this series wasn't getting the respect that I thought it should from the TV catalog. Every now and then they have one game on TNT. Then every time you look up, they just put on NBA TV. Everybody don't have NBA TV. Just then you know. They should have put it on TNT. Most of the games should be playing on TNT. I understand you had the Rockies and Warriors, but like Paul George is back. That's all I'm gonna say. Paul George is back. PG is back. 26 points, 12 rebounds. Another reason why they lost this game here, this game 7. Paul George had 7 turnovers. And I'm not going to put it on Paul George, too, because you have Miles Turner, their rookie, with 4 points, 2 for 11, with 32 minutes. And you have Muhammad Himi with 6 points, 4 rebounds. Come on, this is your front court. Your front court had 10 points combined with the 2 big men. Shooting 3 for 20. Can't win games like that. You definitely can't win games like that. You know, George Hill did he had to do his 19 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds. But it's one person that I keep saying that surprised me who didn't really show up really enough for these playoffs is Monte Ellis. Yeah, he had 15 points, 7 to 6 rebounds. But at the same time, he didn't show up. I mean, Monte Ellis would normally have like between 25 and 30. We haven't seen a 25 and 30 game from Monte Ellis the whole playoff series. So that's why you're seeing Paul George going out there doing everything in the 26 points, 12 boards. Because, you know, Paul George is hungry. They say he probably won't come back as the same player. But I'm going to tell you here right now, PG-13 is back and he's rated R. So you better put a hand on PG. Just imagine if the Spurs would never made that trade for George Hill for Kawhi Leonard. I'm just saying. Because Paul George can play 3 positions. Kawhi Leonard can play 3 positions. Can you imagine that? Indiana would be trouble. Definitely trouble. But we could talk about that another day. Because they did draft him. The Pacers did draft Kawhi Leonard. For all you guys who don't know, who think they know basketball, I'm just here to tell you, the Pacers did draft Kawhi Leonard and traded him for George Hill. Just as a what-if factor. The Raptors won Game 7. DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry still shooting terrible. It took DeMar DeRozan on 32 shots to get 30 points. Let that soak in a little bit. 32 shots to get 30 points. Even though he went to the free throw line, he's 9 for 9 from the free throw line. But 32 shots to get 30, but he was 10 for 32. That is terrible. Kyle Lowry, 11 points, 5 for 14. That's terrible. So your starting backcourt was 15 for 46. I'm just let you guys know, if you're going to play the Miami Heat and you guys going to shoot like that, that's not going to happen. Shooting like that. You can't shoot like that and think you're going to beat the Miami Heat. Ain't going to happen, dude. Ain't going to happen. Valanciunas and Round of applause. 10 points, 15 rebounds. A person I definitely want to give a shout out to is Norman Powell. Does it again. Saves the Raptors' butts. Come off the bench. 5 for 6 with 13 points. With 13 points. Like, what can you say about that? Saving the Raptors behind. Never heard of this guy until now. Until then, I mean, brother. This is the second time he came off the bench and helped the Raptors get to a win. Especially, this is a key win, too. A Game 7 win. Their first Game 7 win since 2001. You know what I mean? So, that goes back to my sophomore year of high school. So, they getting the job done. So, Raptors won. They be looking to play the Miami Heat on a Tuesday night. You know how I do. It's your boy Tay Wiggs. Before I check up out of here, key games that come on tomorrow night: Cavs and Hawks, Spurs and Thunder. Looking for the Cavs to go up 1-0. I'm looking for the Spurs. Probably the Spurs might lose this game. I'm looking for the Thunder to bounce back. Like I said, I'm looking for a big game from Steven Adams, Andre Robertson, Dion Waiters. But you already know KD and Russie gonna bring it. But you already know. Follow your boy Tay Wiggs on Twitter at TAE_WIGGS. You know, holla.